Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bars, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pods.
It's tough. I wish they did threesomes better. You know what I mean? Not this like top heavy.
Zoom, work on your threesomes, please.
Zoom, work on your threesomes. If anything,
it's very top heavy. But what would be the best configuration for 3 videos in a Zoom? Like a trifold? Like
they've discussed this at length. I'm sure they're not happy with this position. Because like boom, 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 too much. Boom, 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 too little.
Too little. And I mean, is this interesting to the people who can't see what we're doing?
No one cares. Absolutely no one cares.
I would like to be able to adjust the window size so I can make myself as big as possible, but still see you. And Kevin.
Yeah, at Zoom, please just like waive our subscription fee or something for mentioning your product so much. But like the world has been mentioning you so much. So like you owe the world a debt.
I know. They're like so upset about the vaccine.
They're so mad about the vaccine, I bet.
Who's more mad about the vaccine, them or me? Because I'm feeling weird about it.
You're an anti-vax now. You're an anti-vax queen. I knew it all along.
I simply am. Well, when I'm just like find myself every time I hear about a vaccine, it's like, oh, fuck, it's 96% effective. Like, that's good. That's like I secretly am hoping that they fail for some reason. It's hard to explain.
What's going on?
I can't deal with another shift.
I know. I mean, it seems scary. I certainly wouldn't want to be in the first round of vaccies.
Oh, no.
I mean, but who does? I'm sure there are people out there that really want it. People that are like gearing up to go on vacay, baby.
You know, Diane has signed up for every single vaccine trial there is. She needs to get to Cabo ASAP.
Yeah, she's not even looking for payment. She doesn't even want reimbursement. She just wants to go to Cabo. She wants to get her tan on.
Oh, she needs to get tan. In this day and age, it's nearly impossible where she lives, which obviously is an undisclosed location that we can't mention for legal reasons. It's underground. Yeah, she definitely can't get tan in her underground bunker.
It's hard.
As much as she tries to will it.
It's true. Speaking of tanning.
Okay. I'll go for it.
Did I send you a pic of our plant's little space? I guess her name is Jezebel.
Okay, your weed plant's new.
I mean, she has her general area still.
Ooh,
what did you call it?
Didn't she get a new grow light?
Grill light? Oh, grow light. I was like, what's a grill light? Yeah, yummy. Baby. That's exactly what she got. But we also put one of those like reflector things in there from I'm sure this is very elementary bullshit to cannabis growers out there, but like those
what were they called? The Stanley Bros?
Oh my God. We'll put the Stanley Bros in the slider. What was that show
Stanley
called?
Bros have to go in the slider. I don't know, like Project Green. No, that wasn't it, but it was something like that.
Terrible name. Oh, that little girl died.
Oh, great. Way to bring down the room. There's not one weed show that has a good name.
You're right. There really isn't.
Like, there's none.
As far as weed shows go, there's not been one good one. I mean, that's a really blanket statement, but like, I didn't like that weird comedy that was on Netflix.
Yeah, the Stanley Brothers the dispensary show.
I don't know. There was no like good weed cooking show that I enjoyed, truly.
Oh, well, there was that competition, that weed competition show, which was kind of interesting.
Was that the one that had Martha in it?
No.
Martha was around for one of them, and I kind of like that one.
Okay, yeah. I mean, anything Martha's in is gold.
I love Martha.
Undeniable gold. TV talk. Yes.
You're right.
Does Diane love or hate Martha?
I mean, I think it's a love-hate. Yeah.
It's a love-hate. It's certainly
love to be able to do her recipes, but she can't pull them off. And therefore resents her.
And they what?
And therefore resents her.
Oh, yes.
It's my assumption.
I'm Julia Davidovich, and I too resent Martha Stewart because I just am jealous of her farm.
Okay. My name is
I am.
Zoe Clar. This is Zoe talking. My name is Zoe Clar. Send me to jail. I love stocks. My name is Zoe Clar. Is that good?
Yes. I want to launder money.
Damn. Jeffrey Toobin?
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely
Wash
lawn
that
talk.
Lawn talk.
Favorite new drop possibly in a long time.
Damn Jeffrey Tubin is a good one. We've got another long one today, I guess. My goodness.
Yeah. Jesus Christ and his wife always wins.
You can really hear her music career in that one.
You're right. Is it a carol?
Like a Christmas carol?
Yeah, kind of sounds like a carol. I mean, know them.
Carlos needs to remix that one.
Oh, you're right. Okay, for next week, we'll have a remixed version of Jesus Christ and his wife always win.
I can't wait.
I loved it.
She is maybe a bad boy that would send us a cease and desist.
I think so. I'm kind of afraid of her stands, honestly.
I'm not.
Okay.
Anyway, who are your bad boys on the block this week?
I think I have one, actually.
Amazing.
It's the laundry machine. Can you imagine?
Oh, always. You really have like an ongoing feud with this whole situation.
I mean, it's just, I'm not going to be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
But I think when life fucks with your clean clothing and your clean bed sheets, you're just kind of like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's not what's about to happen.
It doesn't feel good.
Anyway, yeah, it doesn't feel good. So yeah, I don't know, the weird little, I love the quarterless system, don't get me wrong, but it needs to have a quarter system for when there's servers down, because that's the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Is it all through an app?
Mm-hmm. It is. But like the thing is, it was one of those times where you could just stand there and keep refreshing it like 72 times and it would work. So like I did that maybe 80,000 times and it did eventually work and I got 2 loads of laundry done. And that was cool. But like, I don't know, pay some person to come around and pick up quarters or something for a backup system. I'm all full of ideas. Let me run for president. Yeah,
no, you really should be president of this apartment complex. I think you would get a lot done.
I really think so. I don't know. Imagine I'm very organized, I guess.
Every apartment building had a president, like when you were the secretary of the garden.
Miss that responsibility.
I know. I bet you would have loved to be the secretary of the garden during COVID.
Absolute dream of my life. That would have actually been my dream, because they probably don't have any meetings right now. And then I wouldn't have to do any secretarying. My brain would have been up like that, and I wouldn't have had to come over again.
But
to a single meeting.
It wasn't a huge space, so even though it was outside, like if you ran into somebody else in the community garden, it would still be a little close for my liking, at least.
I feel like it's I don't know. They probably have like a sign-up sheet too, to be like, we can only come at these times at these times of days, because it's
truly the golden age of the sign-up sheet.
You're right. This is really coming back. It's Zoom out, sign-up sheet in.
Oh, it's happening.
Back to basics, baby.
Oh yeah, and also I guess happy Thanksgiving.
Ew. Okay.
I mean, do you think people are actually listening on Thanksgiving Day? I hope so. I hope you're treating it like every day and not going to visit your old dying family.
Yeah, please don't visit your old dying family.
Please just let them die in peace without your influence.
Just, I don't know. Stop seeing your ugly family.
Thanksgiving, most racist holiday. I was like trying to think of this. What is the most racist holiday?
I guess it is Thanksgiving, I would say.
Columbus Day is bad.
That's bad. That's up there. I forget that that's a holiday. I thought we were talking about ones that people glaze over with food. What do people do for Columbus Day?
Have the day off.
Okay.
That's a celebration in its own self. Email Diane what you think the most racist holiday is, because every single one feels racist to me.
It does in its own way, I guess.
Yeah. Cyber Monday.
That makes me think of pedophiles.
Yes, that is their holiday.
To me, that is their holiday.
Speaking of pedophile.
Oh my God, we have such an early hot on the street bad boy. I don't know why I said hot on the street. That's not a term.
I would not call him hot on the street. Wow.
Me.
I'm sorry. Were you done with your washing machine?
I am totally done complaining about my washing machine. Do you want to go on? Sorry, I don't know why I hit so many Jerry's there.
I mean, I feel like you're going to have to hit another one. So my pervy 6th grade teacher, who listeners may remember was arrested months ago on possession of child porn. Let me Google up his new charges. Okay. From New York tutor charged with sexual exploitation of 7-year-old transporting child porn. John Muser, 69, of Tuckahoe, worked as a tutor and in other positions at a school. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, which carries a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years in prison and a maximum sentence of 30 years in prison. 1 court of transportation of child pornography, which carries a mandatory minimum of 5 years. So he's going to be in prison for at least 20 years.
Well, that man's going to die in prison, baby.
I mean, he's 69.
Congratulations to him.
He could. No, you're right. He is
you're
die.
Right. I don't know. I'm kind of 20. I don't know. It's a toss up.
Imagine if he gets out at 90. That's the worst.
It's an old pedophile. And like after that, what do they do with him?
Pedophile on the block.
What are they? You're right. What are they going to be doing with pedophiles by that time? I remember watching something about, I don't know, it was like a Justin Theroux. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
He's like that British.
No, Louis Theroux.
Justin. Oh my God. I'm thinking about the hot one.
Jennifer Aniston's ex-husband.
Wow. I get them confused. They're both so hot. I'll put a side by side.
Definitely want to hear Justin Theroux's take on private prisons.
What was that? God, was it a Kimmy Schmidt episode? I forget. Email Diane if you know what this is from. But there was like a bit in some show where someone was house sitting or something for him. And it was, or not for him, but it was some other celebrity. And in the middle of the room, it had Justin Theroux's bike, but it was a toilet.
Oh, no idea. Email Diane. That sounds like one of your fever dreams again.
Yeah, you're right.
I also have a friend. One of my close friends, Monica, actually told Diana Bad Boy on the Block.
Oh my God.
And she was on the subway in New York, which sounds horrible right now. She's an essential worker. Not to brag, but I have a friend who's an essential worker. Literally, I have one. Anyway, so she was on the subway and someone was eating on the subway.
No.
Slices of cucumbers.
Oh, that's so unsafe.
And was like flicking the skins.
No.
Into the car after he was done eating them. And the final cucumber he just threw on the ground.
Okay. Well, maybe this was a performance art piece. But I mean, I don't know. I'm questioning the entire thing. How do you feel about eating on the subway? You're probably against it.
Of course, I'm against it.
I don't hate it if you're being, if you're not getting your shit everywhere and if you clean up after yourself. Because I know that people are on the move.
Yeah, people are really on the move. I mean, it can't be a wet. Like, let's pretend we're not.
That's another rule.
It can't be wet. Wet ass pussy. But like, let's say we're not in COVID times.
Wet ass pussy.
Oh wow, she was right on deck.
She was right there.
Yeah. So let's say we're not in COVID times. Like anything that's going to emit a smell is a no.
You're right. It's just a shared space.
It's a shared space. So if you want to eat like a bunch of animal crackers, be my guest.
Mm-hmm. A granola bar is appropriate.
Yes, it just needs to be dry.
Normal sandwich with unsmelly things in it. A dry sandwich.
Definitely a dry sandwich that just has flavorless meat.
I love an egg salad, but I'm not gonna treat my entire Subway team.
And I have eaten food on the subway. I have done it. I'm not gonna act like I'm perfect here, but I don't like when other people do it. I can do it. It doesn't bother me when I do it, but it bothers me when others do it.
Full of jam.
And maybe don't eat peanut butter on a subway either. I'm sure people are very sensitive to that. I'd shove it right down my gullet fast if I had it. I'd be like, I'm starving.
Do you like peanut butter or almond butter better?
I don't know. It depends what I'm in the mood for. But sometimes I want a sweet treat. Peanut butter just hits the goddamn spot.
Peanut butter is sweeter.
And then you have a natural peanut butter one day and you pay $11 for it. And you're like, this is going to be the best peanut butter ever. And boy, does it suck ass.
You gotta go Jif.
Just go Jif or Skip. They're both really tasty.
Yeah, they're but don't fuck with the classic. If you need to get natural anything, get natural almond butter because you're already going to be spending $95 on that shit.
You're right. Are you a chunky monkey or a smooth booth? I don't know what a booth is.
Certainly more of a chunky monkey. I'm a chunky monkey myself. You are. I mean, you can't deny the crunch. If you're a smooth booth, email Diane.
I really would love to get in a fight with a smooth booth right now.
we need the opinion of a smooth booth on the pod because their voice is being what's it called? Erased.
You're right. But I would just assume I would walk into like an artisan shithole and pay $13 for a natural peanut butter and mulberry jam spread.
Ooh, delicioso.
And then hate myself immediately after knowing I had Skippy at home.
Yeah, and Skippy.
But that's just me, baby.
Okay. Happy to hear it. I have one more bad boy on the block.
Please.
Okay, so perhaps 2 days ago, mayhaps 3, I opened my refrigerator and there was quite the odor. I would describe it as quite the odor. What is it? I don't know, but I kind of decide to ignore it.
I have such a question after this. I'll save it.
Okay. And I was like, it'll remedy itself. It'll like eat itself and then dissolve. No, It got worse and worse and worse. And eventually I had to clear out everything in the fridge, obviously, because you're not going to, it's going to be the last thing you take out of the fridge. That's just how it works. And it was a bag, an open bag. So Jerry really likes riced cauliflower. Which I think we've discussed. I think we've discussed the smell that cauliflower makes when it's cooked.
Oh my God. Yeah. I've walked into some homes. I've walked into some homes, not in the last 9 months, to mind you, but.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. Homes, I appreciate that you're taking the quarantine seriously. But there are these bags of rice cauliflower, and he punctures a bunch of holes in the bags and throws it in the microwave, and he'll just eat that out of a bowl. It's one of his most disturbing qualities.
Holes.
And he made it.
Okay.
And
so he just eats it, not raw
dog, baby.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to know.
I mean, yeah, it's like mix that with a curry or something.
I mean, listen, I've raw dogged some vegetables in my life, but like, I get it. It's hard to watch. I would only do it alone.
Anyway, he made it, and I remember the day it happened because he left like half of it out on a plate, like haphazardly. And I was like, do you want to keep this? I'm going to throw it away. And he was like, no, I'm going to eat it. And so I put it in this freaking Tupperware, and it's sitting in the back of our fridge for a very long time, apparently. And it's sealed. It's in a sealed container, and it is literally stinking up the entire house. Like, there is not a room in the house that doesn't smell like apparently rotten cooked cauliflower. It was miserable. But you know what? I threw it out. I dealt with it. And now we've moved on to the next thing that's going to rot in our fridge, probably.
Truly, what planet does a vegetable come from that it smells like that? It's like, I don't know.
Do you like cauliflower?
I love it. But why does it have to smell like that?
I don't know. It really should smell a little different.
Yeah, smell a little different, cauliflower. Fix yourself.
Don't eat that on the subway. Oh, certainly.
Yeah, you're right. Oh no, don't do that.
No. What were you gonna say in the middle?
Oh yeah. What's the worst thing you found in your fridge? Was that the worst you think, or what's like your classic thing to find? I think is the dissolved cucumber in a bag. All that.
They really do liquefy.
They really just right up.
One time, I'm thinking about it.
She just barfed.
There was at my old place with Helen, there was a onion that was in the top shelf. Like, I don't know how it got from where we usually keep the onions, which were on the other side of the kitchen in a bowl on the counter, to the top shelf all the way in the back of this cabinet. And it was like so bad that like you opened the cabinet and you couldn't even see it. Like, it was all the way in the back. You had to get on a ladder or stand on the counter to see it. And it had completely liquefied, and it was a rotten onion, and it was the worst, absolute worst. It was like I had to like pick it up like it was dog shit. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I'm picturing it. No, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Yeah.
Honestly, everyone's had that happen to them.
Email your nightmare.
Everybody has a onion Coogan in there.
Email your nightmare Coogan to Diane. Yeah.
Oh
what's the grossest thing you found in your fridge?
Kitchen Coogans. I would feel like cucumbers up there. Oh, I'm really trying to think of my worst right now. Hold on.
Shit gets gnarly.
Shit gets gnarly, but like I don't know. I haven't thought about my worsty worst.
It'll come to you in a moment. I'm sure. Definitely. I can't talk about this anymore. Okay,
I'll just like stick straight up in bed one night thinking about it.
You're gonna be like, oh, that arugula.
I just feel like a bad one. Some lettuce nightmares. There have been some lettuce nightmares, I'd say.
Yeah, lettuce goes from good to completely unsalvageable in 7 seconds.
I know. It's like you have to be growing it in your own kitchen.
Yeah, let's genetically modify that to be better. Okay, science.
Grow it from my ceilings.
I think that's a good idea. Let's move on to our bad boy of the week.
Okay.
She's definitely a Mrs. Top 8 Your Gal.
Wow, yeah. She really loved MySpace. I guess I heard that she was the most popular person on
Yeah, she was
MySpace.
like in the most people's top 8s or something like that.
Is that how you become the most popular person? I was certainly let's say there were 25 million people on MySpace. I was 24 millionth popular.
Oh, yeah. No, I was not very popular, but I definitely got into it.
I guess I was semi into it. I don't really knew how to use it to my advantage. You know,
I like photoshopped my profile pictures. I basically have not changed at all. I like Photoshop my profile pictures. I had one where my mouth was open and there was it was like a GIF of Elvis. You know Elvis.
Do I?
Like flipping out of my mouth.
That's a good use of your time, I think, and skills.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely worth every second to have that to be my MySpace profile picture. But it was fun. I liked MySpace. You know, you did the little like not quizzes, but you know, they would have
the like
notes
the reposts?
that yes.
Okay, I remember that shit.
And it was always like for everyone that had like a first kiss on it, I would skip because I hadn't done that yet. So I was like, oh man, I can't do this fucking repost.
Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
This is some insider shit from Zoe's life, by the way.
Angel.
Anyway, it's TILA Tequila. Guess her net worth.
Wow. Oh, this always creeps up on me now, even though I know it's coming up every time. In 2020, I would say a hot God, this one's tough. 4 mil.
500,000.
Wow, I overshot.
Yeah.
All right.
I meant to do like a dramatic 500,000. So for a second, it would be like 500 million.
But no.
Imagine if she had $500 million. That would be wild. Anyway, did you watch A Shot at Love with TILA Tequila? Seasons 1 or 2?
I loved that show.
Yeah, it was
incredible.
solid.
I can't stop burping. Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I watched it all, and then I definitely watched a flavor. No, who was the one? No, we watched a little bit of it together.
Yeah,
the double shot of love.
Double Shot of Love with the Icky twins.
I can't believe it. And then,
did you know there's one called That's Amore? A VH1.
I didn't know that.
I saw that today during my research. You want me to tell you what it is?
Please.
That's amore.
What was that about?
Okay, it's a spinoff of A Shot at Love with TILA Tequila. The show stars Domenico Nessi, who is a contestant at A Shot at Love. One of the other contestants from the previous show, Ashley McNeely, helps him find his true love as his consigliere. During the run of the series, 15 American women compete for Domenico's heart in a series of challenges. Okay, it's basically the same premise as TILA Tequila, except he's not bi.
Okay. And like every single show, I guess, out there. Oh, I guess I watched Bachelor this week for once.
Oh, interesting. I forgot to do Masked Singer. Sorry.
It's fine.
So, but A Shot at Love with TILA Tequila, if you don't know, the premise is 16 men, 16 women, all competing for the love of MySpace celebrity TILA Tequila. She's bi. The thing is, the boys don't know about the girls, and the girls don't know about the boys until the end of episode 1.
Oh my God, yeah. Ooh, there was a big switcheroo.
A big switcheroo. They could have gone maybe like 2 episodes without them knowing.
That would have been a little more drawn out and fun. How long did they go with the Jersey Boys one? That was a weird show. I did not carry on with that show past episode 5. But
I definitely did not carry on my wayward son.
No. Oh yeah, it was like, didn't half the girls not realize they were like there for one of them or something, or like,
oh right, that was in
by them.
That was in the first season. I mean, I don't know how they would do it again in the second season, but yeah, like there was however many girls for Pauly D, however many girls for the other one. What was his name?
I don't know.
Fuck, I want to know his name so bad. He's the cute one. It's not the situation.
Grumpy.
Yeah, definitely grumpy. Fuck, no, I need to know. It's really gonna piss me off when I read it. Pauly D and Vinny.
That sounds like I don't even know how we would ever forget that.
Well, I kept thinking
they just go together so well.
Amore. You're right. That is Amore. Those two. Anyway, so Amore. I probably watched the show at the time. I don't really remember it, and I tried to watch a little bit today, but it doesn't hold up.
You're right. It really does. I tried to watch a little. How did you on YouTube? Because the clips I saw were like in the middle of the screen and like to the side. It was just like under it, please subscribe or my parents will kill me or
something. We'll post a screenshot of that to Wilmer.
Yeah, beautiful.
No, it was, excuse moi. It was actually on Daily Motion.
Ooh. Oh, why didn't I go there?
So you know it's good.
I love being able to click things away.
How do you
17 little boxes?
Oh my God. Nothing will ever be as bad. Nothing will ever be as bad at that as Project Free TV.
Oh my God.
Not that I ever went to that allegedly.
Never. I would never.
No, I would never. But if I did, finding a fucking link that worked was a nightmare.
God. Do you remember the Aussies? Remember the Aussies?
We didn't even have Netflix.
Oh my God.
Do you think Gen Z even knows Project Free TV? Maybe.
I don't think Gen Z would listen to this shit.
You're right. They hate it. They hate us.
It's like, wow, they complain so much. Why don't you get up and do something about it? It's like, yeah, you're right about that.
Okay, so after she was on A Shot at Love with TILA Tequila, she did 2 seasons of that, did not find love. She was cast on the 16th season of Big Brother, but she was kicked off for anti-Semitic comments she made in 2013, praising Hitler in a Facebook post, where she was like a quote unquote Nazi sympathizer. Now,
very random.
That phrase, Nazi sympathizer.
I mean,
very annoying.
I don't think that exists anymore.
No, either you're a Nazi or you're not.
You're right. There's probably a cute way of saying that.
That's like, yeah, that's like when people are like, Donald Trump is a white, there's like that song that's like, Donald Trump is a white supremacist, and if you vote for him, you're a white supremacist. It's like the same idea. If you're a Nazi sympathizer, you're probably a Nazi.
Yeah, I don't understand where there's no like gap anymore. I think that people used to use that as a nice way of saying this person, is definitely a Nazi, because they just weren't uncomfortable with saying that. I don't know.
Right.
People have been denying it for years, I'm sure.
Right. And that was in 2015. She posted it in 2013, but it came out in 2015. And there was also a photo of her in a scantily clad like Nazi outfit, posing in front of a concentration camp.
Like not a real one. What?
A real one. I don't think it was Auschwitz, but I'm going to search TILA Tequila Nazi.
I assumed it was some stupid green screen or like a Photoshop or something. If you're doing that's too much. Simply too much.
Yep. It In 2013, she posted an image to her Facebook showing her standing in front of Auschwitz wearing a Nazi armband. So anyway, after that, after she was kicked off Celebrity Big Brother, she was like, I was drunk. It was a mistake. And then 1 year later, she said, she tweeted that Ben Shapiro should be gassed and sent back to Israel.
Okay.
And I mean, it's never a good sign when you have a section on your profile on your Wikipedia called Nazi views. Okay. So this is what she posted. There are only two things in this world for which I would gladly sacrifice my own life: the destruction of all Jews and preservation of the white race. And you know what would help Asians earn respect? An Asian version of Adolf Hitler. I want that person to be me. I want to save the world from this Zionist disease.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. So then she was eventually suspended from Twitter for posting a picture of her heiling with like saying Seg Heil in the caption.
Okay.
And then a hand emoji.
Okay.
Yeah. She had to
she clearly
throw
did
in an emoji. She had to throw in an emoji to keep it light.
It's just, I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, this is a little extreme. It sounds like there's some kind of mental illness at play, obviously. I mean, you can't be that unaware of first of all, Holocaust denial and all that shit is just insane. I mean, I don't even know if that's denial. I'm sure there's some sort of denial in there, but
she definitely is Q. I would not be surprised if she was in QAnon.
Yeah, at this point. I mean, her YouTube channel is wild.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if she was actually Q. Just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, but she is a flat earther. And then now we'll get to her YouTube. So in 2018, she confessed on YouTube that she's not gay or bi. She pretended for the ratings, and she associates homosexuality with the devil and called the contestants who were on her reality show disgusting.
Yikes.
Yeah, but I know you got pretty deep into her YouTube channel, so.
Oh my God. I mean, she's been posting very recently. She posted today, and I devoured these clips. Well, I didn't realize she was in the news. You messaged me saying that she was I think the most recent thing about her was that she was trying to convert a neighbor or baptize a neighbor or something, or neighborhood children.
Right. Yes. She's very Christian all of a sudden.
Yeah. She's turned fundamentalist a little, or, I mean, I'm not exactly sure what sect this or what you would call her right now, but it's the type where, she's trying to convert people. And in this video, do you want to watch the clip? It's pretty short.
Of her kidnapping?
It's not exactly kidnapping.
Yeah, so if you want to find her YouTube, you may have to look under her pseudonym, I Am New Jerusalem. Wow, she's posted so many times today.
What was the latest? Because in the one where she was claiming 38 things today. Agent. Well, that one was today. She posted that. So she was an FBI agent for God or angels or something. Sorry if I'm getting this wrong. Can't keep it straight. And that everything that she did kind of in her life or whatever was an act. And that, we're all stupid for not realizing she was acting this whole time. It's okay, so, I mean, which part of it was an act?
She had to dance. Right. She had to dance with the devil in order to see the light. She was one of Jesus's fallen angels. But yeah, she posted 38 minutes ago, my Joseph moment has come. I am president over America. Woohoo.
Right.
She just posted that 38 minutes ago, and it's had 70 views. Okay, let's find this kidnapping one. What do you know what it's called? A Message to New America?
No.
Get ready for my chariots of fire?
No, send me her.
A prayer for Donald Trump?
Oh, no, haven't seen that.
This is a prayer for Donald Trump by TILA Tequila, a.k.a. I Am New Jerusalem.
Lord, we pray that you put Donald Trump back into presidency because he is the president. I didn't ask it before because I forgot But I'm asking.
She definitely
now, Father,
cuts her
that
own
you put Donald
bangs.
Trump back into presidency.
Oh yeah.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Here, I'll share my
Okay.
screen and we can scroll through her YouTube together.
Oh, this is a treat. Oh, I was about to baptize kids and the devil. See the second row?
Ma'am, so I wanted to baptize these children for God's kingdom, and they said yes, but the grandma came over here and told them they cannot be baptized. I have the water ready and everything, and they're really sweet children of God, so I just want to make this testimony.
No. Can we get baptized tomorrow?
See, you're hurting their hearts.
This is so weird. Why is she filming this?
I know, but the
She
devil
really
doesn't
thinks
want y'all
she's in
to
the
be saved.
right.
God's trying to save y'all too.
Who's
The devil are the ones who don't want God's children to be baptized. What? Then why don't you want them to be baptized, ma'am? I'm about to baptize them right now. I am the church. The Lord says, Peter, you are the church, and on this church I will build the church. And the
You
gates
can't
of hell
just
shall
take
not prevail
people's kids
against
and
you.
put them in a bathtub.
Remember when Lindsay Lohan
Okay, so
tried
the
to
Lord
kidnap
wants to
that
save these
child?
children, and they will
And
get
Yes.
baptized in the name
Was
of
that to be
Jesus Christ.
baptized though?
Okay?
no, that was because she believed it was like a child that was part of human trafficking or something.
right.
You're forcing, They want to stay here.
This is different.
But you're forcing them.
Stay here, but I don't want
Same
to
vibe though, like they get something in their
You
brain.
don't want them to get baptized.
No.
Why not? I thought you said you got baptized. You don't want them to be saved?
Wait a minute. Don't try to put this like I don't want them baptized at all.
I am. I'm the church. The gates of hell shall not prevail against me.
Grandma's last line is amazing, by the way.
I would not
so
let TILA
wild.
Tequila
The Lord
baptize my
rebuke you,
children.
Satan.
I mean, no.
Can I
me
fast
neither, really.
forward?
All right.
Yeah, it's
Well,
mostly
you
just
see,
them
let's
kind
see
of
what-
arguing.
Come back next time, okay? I love you, kids. If you're not the devil, you would want them to get baptized so you could save their soul.
Whatever
How can you say that?
Whatever you want. You crazy.
You just blaspheme the Holy Spirit.
So wild.
You will not be forgiven your sins. You will not be forgiven
Wow.
your sins. That's really sad.
Wow,
I love
61
you. Come
thumbs
back
up,
anytime when we do it,
283
okay?
thumbs down.
I love you guys.
Incredible. Love that
Come on,
ratio.
come inside, Annabelle.
I bet we get a lot of thumbs down. If you haven't yet, go thumbs down our YouTube channel.
Please go
videos.
thumbs down our YouTube channel. We have a whopping 4 subscribers, so please go check that out. Yeah, so that's basically TILA Tequila's YouTube channel. Would not recommend it, but she does produce a lot of content. So if you need a constant stream of Jesus into your veins from a former reality show sensation, I would say.
Yeah, I really liked her at the time.
Yeah. Did you know that she was discovered at a mall?
Nope.
How
What
badly
mall?
did you
So I can get
think-
discovered.
It was some mall in Texas.
Okay, we're
Let's
going
go. Let's definitely go there right now. Yeah, apparently a Playboy scout discovered her.
there. Okay, let's go, baby.
Yeah, they're definitely going to come running up to us. We have that Playboy look.
We really do.
Yeah.
Combined together, we have one Playboy model body.
Oh, it is one of the best bodies there is.
You're right.
Just take a nice combo platter. I definitely used to think it was possible I'd get discovered. I've said that on the
Hey.
pod, right?
I don't know. I mean, I'll turn it into a drop if you want. If you want to hear that for the rest of your life.
I'm fine. I really thought it was going to happen though. I was like, damn, those legs model. But I think it's because like my mom probably told me I was pretty too much.
Okay. I mean, it's a nice way to just analyze yourself.
You really never thought you were going to be discovered as a model?
Never. Are you kidding me? I'll put a picture. We'll put some childhood pictures of ourselves and you can tell us. You can bully us online.
I mean, definitely when I was like 15 or 16 when, oh God, what a time.
Listen,
What a time.
no. I definitely thought I could be kidnapped, but never
Yeah.
never a model, I would say.
Okay. Well, I would say they're
More
two
afraid
sides
of being
of the same
kidnapped.
coin. Incredible news for you and any kidnappers. You missed your chance because Julia was honestly ready to be tooken.
You're right. I was honestly expecting it.
Wow. Okay.
I was expecting it.
Did you have a plan of what you would do to like escape?
No, but doesn't it feel like, I don't know, enough people maybe it was just like Canadian PSAs were so freaky. I'll throw one of those in the slider. There's a whole playlist on YouTube. But they were just so, I don't know, they were so scary. It just kind of made it seem like everyone out there was there to steal a baby.
Oh, certainly. I mean, it's the thing to do. Okay, I would like to shut the door on Tila, but I want to end it with her tribute to John McCain after he passed, and we'll post this in Wilmer Slimerama. So it's a photo of John McCain, of course, born 1936, died 2018. Wow, it's been 2 years. Okay,
I can believe it.
Yikes, another one bites the dust. And to think in his last days and last moments of life, he did not repent, but instead filled with bitterness for Donald Trump. He should have been making right with God, but he didn't. So we all know where he is right now, sadly. Take this as another harsh lesson, folks.
I mean, better or worse than Trump's?
Okay, first of all, yikes, another one bites the dust is one of the best tributes you can give to a fallen senator.
It's crazy.
What was it? Like John McCain died in all caps, exclamation point. Something like that.
Was that his? And Lindsay Lohan's was like, rest in peace, feel better or something.
Lohan's?
Am I forgetting who it was? I feel like it was John McCain. She like posted a snap or something with her on a yacht. And I think it said, rest in peace, John McCain, feel better.
It said...
Maybe I'm making that up.
Yes, it does. R.I.P. John McCain, feel better, XOXO, kissy face, prayer hands.
Listen, I'm right for the fourth time in my life.
You were so right about Lindsay Lohan's tribute post to John McCain, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, put me on Weakest Link, baby.
Let's shut the door on Tila.
Ooh, okay.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Undeniable, they've met.
They've 100% met.
They're probably, in the same pod right now.
Oh, certainly they're quarantining together. I'm
afraid.
Do you think that they were friends on MySpace?
Yes.
I do too.
Honestly, one of the first, I'm sure. He's kind of a horn dog, it seems. Mark
McGrath?
He has a real horn dog vibe.
No, he would definitely be horned up for TILA Tequila.
Totally. You know what? I'll find a picture of them because I'm sure there's one, and I'll slap it in Wilmer.
There is. Maybe like MTV Spring Break.
Okay,
that's my guess.
That's a possibility. I never really got into I don't know if we showed that in my land.
So we have a whole slew of good boys this week.
Oh my God, Diane's Angel Army.
We'd like to thank Diane's Angel Army for really coming through after we literally begged you for fucking weeks. What the hell? Anyway, thank you for eventually posting a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And we encourage you to, take a screenshot of your review and ask Diane for a fucking pin, or just ask Diane for a pin. There's no way to tell really whether you're lying or not about whether you posted that review. So if you'd like a pin, just DM Diane and she'll fucking send you one and a personalized note.
Oh my God, there's nothing she loves more than writing a beautiful note in markers.
Beautiful note.
Sending beautiful note and, putting a stamp on an envelope and walking it to the old post box, baby.
Definitely. And I'm just going to say this. Diane really licks that envelope hard. It's the highlight of her day. So
Boss man Biden.
Yeah, she just does it for fun. So please.
She definitely voted for Biden, just saying.
She did. And she definitely misses the days when you could also lick the stamp.
Oh, she misses them. She was on My Strange Addiction.
Oh, delicioso. Okay, so we're gonna read a few of these. Do you want to alternate?
Yeah, we'll switch it off, baby.
Let me start with this one from Stadium Status 132. This says Steak Diane. Okay, it says I like Diane. Steak Diane is great too. What is Steak Diane? Is that a dish?
We'll put a picture of it in the slider because I don't know what it looks like.
I'm looking it up. Steak Diane seems like a dish. Steak Diane is a dish of pan-fried beef steak with a sauce made from the seasoned pan juices, generally prepared in restaurants tableside and sometimes flambéed. Okay,
Yummy.
So it's steak.
Okay, all right.
Incredible.
Diane loves the steak.
She does. Any cut is all hers.
Oh my God, yeah. Okay, so next one is Chogluck.
Yeah.
Subject historic pod. This pod truly encapsulates the utter chaos that we are currently living through while managing to remain witty and fun. Witty and fun, baby. It will without a doubt go down in history. Can you believe someone would say that about Diane?
More like herstory, you know what I mean? That's what Diane would say,
right.
not me, though.
Thank
you so much, Chlogluck. Incredible. Then here's one. This is undoubtedly the highlight of my Thursday afternoon. It comes out in the morning, but it's okay. Julia and Zoe are wonderful, and they never shy away from talking about the bad boys of pop culture. The only people who don't like this podcast are irrelevant and toxic and just wish they were getting an episode all about them, like Diane would waste her time. ... Smirky face, nail polish. She's not getting manicures right now because of COVID, but cute.
Oh my God. I love that little snarkle arc at the end.
It was dirty pop. Ooh, they got dirty pop up in here.
Oh my goodness. I love our fans. I really love them.
I know
cute.
they're cute. They're cute. You know, they get Diane, and that's what matters.
I loved this one. A favorite in the Carlson home.
Oh.
I listened to this podcast with my husband Tucker after he winds down from one of his fits. Thank you, Fawn Brody.
Fawn Brody, I am so glad. Fawn Brody, aka Tucker Carlson's wife. I am so happy that it's a favorite in the Carlson home.
Me too.
This is from J.O.3.Y 1927-4927. Official ranking of the hosts. Love Zoe. Julia's hilarious, but for my money, Diana's where it's at. Sorry about it. Perfect pod, 5 stars. Listen every week. Turkey gobble.
Oh my God. Thank you for listen. We know that you listen when you tell us there's a turkey gobble at the end.
I know. That makes it obvious.
Yeah. Make it obvious. We love an obvious review.
Diane loves to hear people mention the turkey gobble to her, especially on this day, Thanksgiving.
Honest? Oh, can you believe? Yeah, this is the TILA Tequila Thanksgiving. I forgot to mention that. Oh, yeah.
It's like we decided to do TILA Tequila before we realized it was coming out on Thanksgiving, and then you can't go back.
I guess not. And even though we've already done a Thanksgiving episode, we can't. How can one predict when Thanksgiving comes even?
Impossible to.
So here we are. And I've had, and I forgot to get that drop. Oopsie doodle. It's turkey lurkey time.
Oh, turkey lurkey time.
Still unclear on who she voted for.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's do TV talk.
TV talk.
Did you finish Seduced?
What? No. Only the first episode. I'm only one up in. Okay. Thank you to your mom for the login.
Yeah, I'll let her know that I gave it to you. Email Diane if no, never mind, don't care. So Seduced is the Nexium doc on Stars, the channel, the network that I don't like. Why would you have that unless you're my mom?
I don't want to pay. Yeah.
No. It's like is it premium cable? Like that's weird because you're not HBO in my mind. It's much better than The Vow on HBO. It's like all of the information that I actually wanted out of that show and didn't get.
So you think it's juicier than the original, which I think is just kind of like, I don't know, more from the survivors of Nexium that like, I don't know, because they're both survivors of Nexium and they kind of are telling similar stories, but it just kind of seems like some of them that were maybe higher up are leaving some things out.
Yeah, it's
Fair.
Yes, the show on HBO didn't really go deep enough into like how fucked up Keith is and how fucked up the program was and like how initiation worked and like the inner workings of the cult. This one had experts on cults like up the wazoo. It's just more what I want out of it personally.
Right.
You know,
that makes sense. Good.
Good. Okay, let's move on to our TV talks.
Ooh,
what'd you think?
Classic, but like Officer, what's his face? Carisi. Yeah, he was a what's it called? He was like a
cabbie slammy.
Oh, he was a cabbie slammy, but he was like an intimidate your kid, your girl.
Right. It was a weird episode where there was like a woman played by Ricky Lindhope and anyway, she was a victim of domestic violence, and her boyfriend was also abusing her son, who was not his son. And basically, spoiler alert, but he gets electrocuted in the bathtub with a hairdryer, which I don't think really works.
No, and like she was fully going to let her kid go down for it.
Right.
I mean,
and
because of this lawyer, and it's like, yeah, fine, whatever.
Right.
But you're fully going to
then,
let your kid go down for this shit.
Right. The kid took the blame because like they do that on these shows. And then she was like, no, I did it. It was pretty classic. It wasn't my fave.
It wasn't my fave either, but it was fine. And I liked seeing Ricky there. So I was like, this is nice.
Yeah.
I like when comedians cross over to Law and Order because you know that they're aware.
Good. Yeah, it feels good. It seems like the episode there's not going to be an episode that comes out today because this is Thanksgiving today. But next week's episode seems like it's going to be a real like serial killer type creep. So
I didn't watch the preview.
I think it'll be a good one.
Okay, interested.
Okay, let's do GBBO sus. Incredible. So it was patisserie week, semifinals, 4 chefs and 4 cooks enter, bakers enter, 3 leave. What was the signature bake?
The Rumbaba Savarine.
Oh, the Rumbabas. Have you ever had one of those?
Oh yeah, yummy.
I think I have.
Tummy.
It's like a cream bun.
Hate it. Yeah, but they're like, soaked in fizzy jizzy.
Fork? They're soaked in fizzy jizzy? Do you eat it with a fork and a knife?
Thing. I would just probably eat it with a fork. They're just like saturated in liqueur or non. I think the difference, but whatever. Anyway, that was a fun one.
Yeah. And then the technical challenge was, this crazy horn thing, and we're gonna put the horn that looked like a dick in the slider.
I knew you were gonna say that, and I was thinking the same thing. They look like, I mean, not to shame our uncircumcised fans, but like they definitely look like a lot of uncircumcised penises out there.
Well, especially the one.
And that was like not exactly a cone. Or
no.
Like what would you? It was like a rhino.
It was supposed to be what's that? A cornucopia. It was supposed to be a cornucopia thingy, horn gourd, whatever it is. But his just looked like a horny gourd. That's me. Then for the showstopper, they had to make cube cakes. Those were cute.
I had no idea what it was. I was like, oh, the ones with the cubing inside. You know what I mean?
Right. Those are delish. The rainbow cake cookie things that have like jam in between each layer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What rainbow talking about? Cookie jam. Rainbow cookie jam. These.
You'll play in if you know what that is. Oh.
You know those.
Aren't those like Italian or something?
Yeah.
Those are yummies.
Yeah.
Kind of what I thought, but the people do those like square.
Yeah.
But they put and they do it a certain. Oh, you know what they do with the circles and the smaller and smaller. And
I know what you mean. It's like more like a checkerboard pattern or like.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. No, but I mean, this looked good. And then Little Boy Nazi, 1-star baker. And I was happy for him. He very much deserved it.
Honestly, congrats to him. So whatever, he might win this whole goddamn thing.
I think he is, because Laura is kind of a hot mess, and she always just saves herself with the flavors, which I guess is sort of the point of. I mean, it's just like her cube cake looked like a fucking disaster.
Yeah, she's a real flavor saver, though.
Yeah, she's a real flavor saver. So shout out. I mean, and very sad that Hermine left. Because I think she deserved to go all the way, but
she had a rough day.
She had a rough day. Should have been her week, but that's tale as old as time. Okay, let's talk about Batch. What happened this week?
This was the boys were fighting, kind of.
Oh right, Chasen and
there's like a Jason, a Chasen, and a Jay.
Chasen, Jason, Chet, and Ed were all fighting. Because one of them was there for the wrong reasons. And Ed, do you remember Ed who was carrying the baby around? He's weird.
He is very weird. Didn't he get worst? He got baby man or whatever.
Yeah, he got
crowned baby man.
He got crowned baby man of the year. And then there was that other like guy who shaved his mustache. And that was basically what happened in the episode.
That was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen anyone do.
I know.
Was he the one that like crashed the date or something? I hate when people bend the rules. Stop bending the rules.
I know.
For idiots.
If I were on a reality dating show, I would listen to the rules. Sorry,
Right.
TILA Tequila. So that's that show. What else do we watch? I miss Masked Singer. I'm so fucking sorry. But next week I'll be caught up. I promise. I swear to God.
Oh, damn it. But yeah, you're right.
Are you watching The Queen's
And
Gambit?
there was a double go home. Can you fucking believe it?
Be kind to everyone.
That's not kind. Wait, is she on it? She needs to. She needs to rebrand.
Needs to. The thing is, she would have been gone by now.
You're right. She can't sing. Apparently, I think they're doing a dancing version, and she might be on that.
That sounds about right.
You know what I watched? That was a cutie booty. The Fresh Prince reunion on HBO Max.
Oh, what was it like?
It was sort of like half. They were just like talking about their experience on the show. It was basically the whole cast sitting around in a room talking about the experience of being on the show. It was kind of like a bit documentary, but it was documentary / interviewee. I don't know. It was good.
Like
I liked it.
Town hall.
Yeah, it was like a town hall. And it was weird because Hillary Clinton was there.
Oh, that's very weird. Don't want to watch that anymore.
No, but they like remade the set for it. It was cute. It was they shot it at the lot where we worked.
Oh, TBT. What
TBT.
a TBT.
So you
remember
should
when we used
check
to
it
walk
out.
by Colin Mockery's parking space every
Oh my God.
evening?
Walking past
And
Colin
looking
Mockery's
for him?
parking space was the best. I saw him once.
He's like, this is not going to land. Here, Canadian fans only. He's like Pokeroo.
Okay, great. On that note, please rate and review the podcast on Apple Podcasts. No other TV talks, right?
Oh yeah, and Canadian fans, thank you for your perfect score.
Oh, right. We learned that we don't have ratings and reviews from other countries. So Julia's home country is not included, not tallied when we talk about the reviews. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. So anyway, thank you, Canada, for your perfect score. We appreciate it so much. Send us other countries' scores. We want to see how we're trending. And
I need to know how
Greece.
we're trending elsewhere, in Greece especially. So email Diane at badboypod.com. Your bad boys, your good boys, your diarrhea story, anything that has to do with a step sibling. I would love to know about it.
Cousin poetry,
cousin art. Definitely, if you're going home for the holidays, after you drown in your shame, you should let us know how it went. Hopefully you had a lot of good conversations about the numbers. And
happy day today, guys.
Happy
Thursday.
Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope
day,
you have
everybody.
a great fucking Thursday and, enjoy this land that we stole. We're going to put a link in our description to a foundation or charity that helps Indigenous people, because that's really the only way to celebrate this holiday with any sort of conscience.
Yeah, exactly. That makes sense.
So keep that in mind when you're eating your fucking turkey, and it's not even that good. So that's all I'm going to say about it.
Are you literally doing anything? Are you cooking for it?
No, I'm going to drop off bread at my sister-in-law's house, but they're /brother. But they're doing a real Thanksgiving, and I'm not gonna be doing that because I don't want to give my mother COVID-19. Not that I have it, but if I do.
Listen, not that I have it, but if I did, I'd be giving it to her right now.
Yeah, but if I did. So stay safe, everybody. Watch those numbers.
Yeah, keep watching these numbers rise. Are we at 200K yet? Have I gotten?
I don't think we're there yet.
All right. Well, certainly we're on our way.
We're well on our way. And that's the beauty of this world.
Yeah. Happy November, everybody.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.
It's turkey lurkey time. Tom Turkey ran away, but he just came home. It's turkey lurkey time. He's really home to stay, never want to roam. Let's make a wish, and may all your wishes come true. Turkey, lurkey, goosey, Lucy. So for Uncle Joe, so for Cousin Lucy. Everybody gather around the table. kiki.
Lock the doors.
Let's have a kiki.
Drop that.
I'm gonna let you have it. Let's have a kiki. I wanna have a kiki. Booze 10 queen. Let's have a kiki. We're gonna serve
and work
and turn. Let's have a kiki.